All right, everybody, thank you for joining us today. We're about ready to go to Riffe Lake for an episode where I had three of my buddies join us for a trip in honor of a lost friend. His name was Greg Howski. We lost him to COVID in January. So we made a special trip up there to catch some cohos or some triploid trout. And we had a good time. So you're going to see that here in a second. But before we get started with that, I wanted to show you the setups because part of what we do here on Boat to the Belly is show what we use because we want to share that information to you and we want you to be successful as well. First thing I want to say is I fished 3 days, and on the first day my buddy Gabe joined us, and it was me, him, and my son, and we had a great time. We limited out on trout and coho, just a couple coho. But we really had to fine tune some things. But what I found really quick is the setup was crucial. All right, I used my standard setups across the board, 4 different rods, 4 different setups, trying to see what was working. And right off the bat again, if you've watched my other videos, you've seen that the old goat has stepped up. And this is no different. On the last day that we fished with my buddies, we actually ended up putting 3 of the 4 setups being old goat lures, and they were just lights out. So I cannot say enough about them. I'm not a paid sponsor by any means. I just like to recommend products that work, and these fish catchers work. Just to kind of show you the difference, here is the old goat. Now, Don Morse of Old Goat, he made these specifically for me, and he said that he's going to be putting some more out there on his website so you can actually buy them. But I suggested to him, have the orange and the pink, and this one was lights out. This one caught so many fish on those 3 days. I can't even, you can tell, you can see this one's brand new, has the red hooks, okay? But when you look at this one here, those hooks, oops, I missed the camera. Those hooks are now gold. I probably actually should change out the hooks because we caught so many fish. I don't want to lose this setup, but haven't done that yet. It was a great lure. It was the only lure that I did not take out of the water the whole trip. It was used every day, all day. The second lure that we had was a modification from Tyler Hicks from Spilt Milt. If you haven't checked out his not website, but his YouTube channel, it is a great informational channel. He shows in one of his videos how to make these shrimp patterns, but I added a little bit of a mod here by adding spinning glows. So you can kind of see the spinning glow right there. I don't know, hopefully it's focused, we'll see. But it is a great, it's a double hook setup. Again, you can see that the hooks have been worn out. This was another setup. This was the one that I, of course, left in the water as well because it was doing so well. So between the old goats and this, probably caught 95% of the fish. We use the Arrow Flash Dodgers. I also use Yakima Bait Fast Limits, but they caught some fish, but these were the ones that really, really caught fish in both the pink and the flame color. So one last thing I want to share is how to set up the rod, because I had some people actually at the boat launch that were asking about the setup, and they were wondering why we do a sliding setup as well. So you'll see in the video I use downriggers, and the downriggers were used to get down not too deep. We were fishing no deeper than 60 feet of water, but we caught most of our fish between 20 and 40. And so the 2 outside rods, we use the downrigger, but the 2 middle rods, we use cannonballs. So what I like to do on my rod is I like to have, here's my eye keeper and the novices, like the 3 guys that I took on the boat, so they don't reel it up into the eye and do some damage. That's for them. So there's that. But then I have a protector bead right there. And if I swing this forward, so you see I have a slider swivel setup. So it goes up and down that I can attach my cannonball weight to. And I was using 2 ounce and 3 ounce at about 70 to 80 feet back. To that I have a barrel swivel. You can see it's a P-line inline barrel. This is to definitely Make sure you don't have line twist. And then from there, I have about a 2 foot, you can see another bead chain swivel right there. But I have a bumper of about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 feet, which goes down to a snap swivel right there. And that snap swivel is what I attach my Dodger to. And then on the business end, of course, it was my old goat and the shrimp spin and glow combo. So that was our setup. I hopefully you enjoy this episode. We had a lot of fun making it. Again, it was a dedication video for my buddy Greg. Last year during this time was the last time I got to fish with him. We had a blast. And so the guys, I think they enjoyed themselves as well. So hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And we look forward to seeing you soon. All right, take care.
He was just a lethargic fish. It's not a bad fish at all.
No.
All right, lift. Got it. It's a good fish. Rainbow. That's a chunk right there, though.
I don't know. Didn't even get the salmon.
Nice fish. Sees the boat. Once he sees the boat, lift him, lift him. Nice job. Nice fish, too. It's a nice fish. Keep him over here if you can. That's a nice fish. Okay, keep your rod low. Lift him, lift him.
Oh, there's a big one.
That's a nice one. Nice fish. Oh, and it got off right there.
He's getting a big one.
Hey, he's... All right, now he's gonna be hot. Okay, stop. Lift. Nice job. Good fish. You're on.
If I get another small one, I'm gonna just
Shut up and reel the fish
bring
in.
it into the propeller. Coming out.
Got him. Nice fish.
My name's Sal. Sal? I just died.
There it is.
All right, we are tied except for
Lee caught the smallest.
Lee caught the smallest.
Well, was it as advertised?
Crocs are awesome.
Yeah,
It didn't start out that way, though.
it was only like 20 minutes. It was fine.
I know, but I was used to getting good hits in those 20 minutes. Woo! He recognized the boat. He knows this is a killing boat. Here, lift your rod up, Lee. You're at the tip.
Oh.
Oh, did you get that on film? That was an ultimate cluster reel. Not you, him. Lifting it over the net, lifting it through the net. Oh, Lee.
How'd you feel on that?
It's all right.
I want to be on YouTube, Mom. I probably should take some.
Hey, I want to whack the fish.
Oh yeah.
Here
we go. Lifted.
Gotcha.
That's a pretty good fish, John.